Hello YouTube fans, this is the Fear for Darklink here, and doing a different video today, this week, today I should say. Um, I have Yu-Gi-Oh cards in front of me, as you noticed, and I'm just basically doing a video of how you can create a good deck for all the Yu-Gi-Oh fans who like to go to tournaments or just duel with their friends. This is basically just a little setup of how you can do everything. The have a good deck so you don't lose for whoever that loses all the time. Like I used to lose all the time until I had some help, and I just basically came up with my own scenario, as you can see, and I just do well now. I don't do anymore, but I can still help you guys out. All right, the first thing you want to do is you want to know what type you want to use for this deck. You want a warrior deck, you want a fiend deck, spellcaster, or you name it, dragon, anything. You gotta pick that one, and it's for me. This is my this is basically my idea, my theory. Just stay with that. Don't do anything else unless you're doing combining the two. Uh, Two different types like dragon and warrior work great together. Spellcaster and warrior work great together. Just, like you gotta just basically stick with those two groups if you decide to change it around, or just stick with the one. Okay, next you want to know is how many cards you want in your deck. You can have 40, 60, or 80. I always do 40, my opinion, but you can do whatever you want. I think 40 works great for me. I don't have to put in different cards and spend more time trying to figure out, okay, well, how to do this or how to do that. So I stick with the 40. Next, you have your monsters, and you have your spells and traps laid out. What you want to do is, for me, my opinion, I always do, for a 40 card deck, do 20 monsters, 10 spells, 10 traps. If you do a 60 card deck, you want to do 30 monsters, 15 spells, and 15 traps. For 80, you want to do 40 monsters, 20 spells, 20 traps. This way you don't have too many spells. This way you don't have too many monsters. It doesn't screw everything up. Everything's balanced. It works great for me. You don't have to do that. This is my opinion. This is just basically a help you video. This isn't say, hey, you need to do this, you need to do that. This is just basically I'm trying to help you out to make a better deck. All right. So when you have everything laid out, what you want to do is, I know this takes time, but always is, an okay deck takes about 20 minutes to make. A really great deck takes an hour to more, because all the reading and the descriptions and stuff. Alright, so I had my 6 samurais, I had my warriors, and I basically sit down and see, hey, these 6 samurais, like all of them work great together. They need each other to work. Okay, what else can I put on the table? So with my 6 samurais, I also have a defender, which I always want. Uh, any high level defense card you always want to have. I have a card that get another monster off the field, Exile Force. I got another card that destroys spells and traps. Another card that removes cards from play, and then I got my defense wall, my Moran Captains, which helps us that nobody can attack warrior type monsters. So that's basically what you want to do, and you want to just basically have all your cards basically mixed together. You want them to work great with each other. Like with dragons, you want to have like Lord D, so that no one can attack your dragons. You want to have a card that allows you to stop attacks, like your traps. I always say you always need at least one Suzuki armor, one Scrap Iron Scarecrow, one Mara Force, and one Magic Cylinder. You need at least those. These two, the Suzuki armor and the Scrap Iron Scarecrow will, and also the Mara Force will also stop their attacks. The Magic Jammer gives the damage back to attacking monsters, especially if they're usually like a high-powered Blue Eyes ultimate. You you want to give them back and just be an asshole and make them take that damage to themselves. So yeah, that's what you want to do. With your traps, I have my 10 traps, and I want to see, okay, which ones work with the 6 Samurais. I got the Return of the 6 Samurai, I got Breakthrough, and I got Funran-Kaizen. I can never pronounce that, that's probably wrong, and Swift Samurai Storm. Those all work great with 6 Samurais, so that's perfect. With my spells, I have Double Summons, which works awesome, especially with 6 Samurais, to get both those cards on the field. It also works great with Marauder Captain, because Marauder Captain also allows you to special summon one level 4 monster from your hand. And we got We're Returning Alive, which is awesome, works great. Reinforcement Arming, Magic Cylinder, Magic Space Typhoon, which allows it so that you can destroy a card on the field, a spell trap card on the field, which helps a lot if they have stupid like Swords of Brilliant Light, with some of them card that stops you, like the one that I showed you before. And I always like this card, Pot of Avarice, which allows me to take 5 monster cards from my graveyard and put in my deck, and then draw 2, which helps a lot if there's a lot of cards destroyed. So yeah, that's it for that. Now I didn't get to explain this before. I completely forgot about it. I should have said it before, but I'll say it now. If you want synchros, put synchros in there. You do not have to have synchros in your deck. Don't think, oh, if I have synchros, I'll be able to win. No, that's not the case. If you notice, no synchros in this deck. It all works great. It's not because I don't have synchros. Yes, I do. I have a lot of them. Just tuners, for me, depending on which type it is, really screws me over. So I tend to just stay with the normal or special type, effect type monsters, or if like my dragon deck has some tuners in it, but those tuners, synchros, those synchros are good. Same thing with the tuners. Yes, that is true. So yeah, that's basically it. That's how you can make a really good deck. If you have any questions, just post them. I'll answer them with another video, or I'll just explain it through the video. And yeah, just have fun. All you need to do, also, I almost forgot, you need to, when you create the deck, don't think, oh, it's automatically amazing. It will never be beaten. No. Take your deck, duel with it. After you duel with it, if you lose, that would be great. You want to fix it. You want to sit down and be like, okay, this happened wrong. Let me fix it by adding this card in. Or if you win, hey, go another round, go another couple rounds. You keep on winning, go to a different person, duel them. If you keep on winning that, then your deck's already perfect. You don't need to worry about it. So that's about it. So guys, I hope this helped you out. I really do. And I'll catch you guys later.